Yes. Okay. We are back. The World Sim Racing M2 Mondays, Season 2, Round 1 from Laguna, Seca. And I'm excited. I'm excited, assuming you can hear what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're just about to switch over to the quali session in about 2 minutes. So it gives me enough time to reintroduce the series. Same car series, 45-minute races, Laguna Seca for round 1. And we had some absolutely epic racing in this series last time out. Now, I am on a new setup, so audio could be an issue. Video looks good from what I can see. If there's any issues at all, let me know in the chat. I'll make a note of it and we'll try to fix it up for round 2. And we will go from there. So, Laguna Seca. A track that people know and love. I think it will produce some really good racing in this M2 series, and I'm looking forward to it. We start at on the home straight. Down through turn 1 is technically this little kink in the road to the left into the Andretti hairpin. Turn 2. Our track map does not have the best names on the corners. In fact, as you can see, it has none for 3, 4, and 5. So you've got that right-hander at turn 3. It's kind of an awkward one, that one. Into a pretty fast right-hander at turn 4. Brings you down to another awkward corner. If you get the line right through there, though, you can gain a lot of time at turn 5. At turn 6, the bottom of the hill, fly straight up the Rahal straight to the famous corkscrew. Turn 7, 8, and 8A, according to the track map in front of you. Through to turn 9, rainy curve. Down to turn 10. Finally, the hairpin basically at turn 11. Back onto the straight. That is Laguna Seca. And this is the first track map intro I've done in several months, so I apologize if I'm all over the shop, but we'll smooth it out. We'll smooth it out. If anyone is in the chat, just let me know that you can even hear me. That would be good. That'd be a good start to proceedings. You know, I mean, no pressure, but yeah, it might help me out a little bit. You're heard, dog. All right, Nox. Excellent bullet. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said, new setup, my end. And it's going to take me a couple of weeks just to dial everything in. If the mic's too loud or too quiet, or Tiago's too loud or too quiet, whatever, just let me know, and I'll make a note of it. And like I say, we'll get it fixed up for next time. Been a bit busy here, so I've not had a lot of time to practice this. In fact, none. So there you go. Anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at the guys on track. Assuming this is going to work. Yes, it is. And free practice is just coming to an end. And as we approach qualifying, I should really bring in my co-commentator for the series, I hope, not just the evening. You all know him. You all love him. It's been a while since we've done this. All right. I'm getting hyped already now. All right, some say he once waxed an owl. Some say he produces goat's milk when he cries. Some say his favorite planet is my anus. Wait, that should read Uranus. And some say that he once had a dream where he was a horse being ridden by a cowboy called Milo the First. They went on amazing adventures together, finding treasure, meeting people, fulfilling quests until one day he got shot and died. All I know is he's my friend and yours, Thiago Alves.
Wait. It's also been a while since I've done this. Welcome. Thank you, my brother. I missed this thing so much.
How you doing, my friend?
I am doing absolutely great, especially now, sir. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, dude. I am good. I'm excited for season 2 of M2 Mondays. It was so good last time out. I'm really pumped to see how this season goes.
Absolutely.
We'll talk about the track list at some point tonight. I'll have to bring that up. Bullet in the chat. I'm very well. Let me know if Tiago's loud enough, by the way. Hopefully he is.
Love you.
I think he's louder than ever, actually, which is good.
Debatable.
Yeah, as you see in the background there, qualifying has indeed begun. We are about a minute and a half in, so 18 minutes to go. And the guys out on track, most of them. Anyway, we do have 27 drivers, Thiago. I am so excited about that.
This will be great racing. Short track, cars that are banging, track that is kind of like a road trap. So I'm excited to see this.
Pretty saucy in the chat, says Clark Gold Time. Your mic was a little choppy there. I think that was your end, but
it will probably be my connection. My trees have been under trouble.
Okay, no problem. I'm a little, I'm going to be a little nervous about audio issues because it's the first time on this. Oh, look, Phil Mitch in the chat. Damn, this guy's voice is annoying, Phil. Come on, you know it's not true, dude. I got told the other day that I should read, like, horror stories. What do you think, Thiago?
I think you actually have a pretty good radio voice. Like, my rank in New World will be you, and then does like one after, like the best voices out there. I think that's me.
Would have been 28, but Nick missed the cutoff. Like what, Alvarado?
Yes, he at 8:51 Eastern. He like, yo, can I race? No, cannot.
Oh, dude.
10 minutes before.
We have no Hutch in the series, I don't think, this time either. We're going to run through the names, guys. We'll take a look at the quali laps here. We do have 16 minutes, so thankfully it's a decent quali session. It'll give me a chance to do all the spiel. But yeah, there's going to be some names that are new to me as well. So starting at the top of my list in the pits right now is Jeremy Story, BOA Esports. Car 584. It's a new competitor for me.
Oh wow.
I don't know. Do I know him?
No, but what a cool name. Story. I like that.
That's it. We have David Funk, Crazy Rabbits Racing. This livery. Last time his livery was like a bluish color, and it was so nice. I'm not sure I dig the purple as much, but it still looks good.
It looks good. Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So Funk.
As information, Funk had a banger of a race yesterday, like a monster.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Monstrous. He did great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Who else we got? Louis Castro returning. He had an absolutely phenomenal season last year. I say last year. Last year I mean season 1 of M2 Mondays. Thank you for the follow there, Nile037. So Louis Castro out there in a livery inspired by Racing Point. Thiago's not a fan. I am absolutely going to butcher the next name, so I apologize well in advance. Right, here we go. You ready? Kamal Kajtazovic. Okay, I have no idea if that's correct. That's a new name for me. Death Star 3 Racing Team. I love the racing team name.
I am almost sure this J is pronounced as an I.
Kajtovic? So not Kajtazovic.
No.
Sort your microphone out, Thiago. Okay, it's a little choppy. It's fine. We will persevere. We do have Michael Lukey also putting in some banger laps I saw yesterday. His team name is Kill Test 1.
Oh God.
I mean, Kostovic?
I did so much.
Okay, thank you, Niall. Appreciate it. Thank you. Sounds good.
Kostovic.
No. Kostovic is here. This is Kostovic. Joseph Kostovic, 949. We know Kos. Don't worry, we know Kostovic. No, the name I was butchering was this one here. Kamal Kajtahovic. We're going to go with Kajtahovic. So yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah. Who else do we have in here? We have Dylan Sauer returning in the classic BMW. That's his team name. I believe that's a custom livery for him as well, right? I'm not sure.
I believe so.
Ricky Scott returns for Season 2 in car 84. Knox Racing. Currently sitting provisionally P8 on the grid. And yeah, he'll be looking to have a good season out there this time. Nick Cahoot is also back in the Pantomic X BMW M2 and car number 3.
One of my good brothers, probably the most intelligent person I
Currently 6th fastest on the grid with 13 minutes to go is Jose Guzman, car 129 out there as well. So if any of the new competitors, by the way, want to submit a custom livery, there is a channel in the Discord where you can do that, and I will gladly upload it and let people feast their eyes as we see Guzman go for a little spin there at Laguna, which, let's face it, it happens. Laguna, this 27 of these cars hitting Laguna. I'm so pumped, Tiago. Like I'm really excited about this.
wait for some door banging. There will be plenty.
We do have an absolute legend up in here as well, by the way. Danny Byston, Area 52 sim racing. You know him as Carbon, a true gentleman of sim racing, and a bloody fast one to boot. So,
Great driver, even better person.
Absolutely. We have John Lukey in here as well, going for a little drift as we touch base with him, and he says hello to the Tywall. Car 19, so we have the Lukeys, car 19 and 26 respectively.
Jay Lukey's first M2.
Yes, it is. He was not in season 1, so it's going to be. We're glad he's here. Mark Robertson, Gold School Racing, also with a nice custom livery that he's got going on there. As you can see, Gold School. Yeah, like the dude on the side with the big gold dollar sign. We will look at the quality times momentarily, guys, but this is week 1, so we're going down, just taking a look at the competitors. We have Samir Kadura, KMW Motorsport, car 33, out on track, currently 15th fastest with a 37.6. The fastest lap out there right now is a 34.8, and that is for Carbon, Danny Byston, and yeah, so he is the only one in the 34s right now. Kostovic and Castro are not far behind. Actually, Wallace is in the mix there too, and Funk. We have, oh yeah, let's see. We have the top 7 right now in quali are all within a second of each other. So decent. That's decent. We have Chris Turner in the Sandbags Incorporated car, and that will take us to our sponsorship section.
No.
So you may know this from last year, you may not. As always, M2 Mondays is brought to you by Sandbags Incorporated, a Tiago Alves company. If you're looking for solutions to common problems like building a castle at the beach, putting out your cigarettes, or protecting your home from the imminent overflowing of your bathtub, call Tiago at Sandbags Inc. on 0858 50 50 50 or email him at tiago@mysandisYourSand.com. Disclaimer,
Wait. Sandbags
Incorporated is not affiliated with New World Sim Racing in any way, shape or form. Address all complaints to Brazil. Terms and conditions apply.
To Brazil, to the whole country? What? My president will probably not give 2 shits about it.
Is the registration still open for this? Is it open for week 2, Tiago?
Yes, I think I heard Chris say they will reopen for week 2 just to get more people in. We have 20 slots, I believe.
We have another new competitor, as far as I'm aware, Vincent Stout, car 863. Now I'm interested to see the new guys, how they gel, because a lot of people in this community have been racing together for a long time. So the emphasis is usually to be clean. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the new guys get on out there, in amongst it.
Like I've seen some good drivers and especially clean, so I'm happy to have them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have Bruce Hopkins returning in car number 60. And good to see Bruce there. Absolute another legend of the community right there.
Class, man.
Clark Gould. His team name is Joey Don't Hit Me. Clark Gould running I believe that's a custom livery as well.
I also believe no promises were made.
Looks like a beer logo on the side. Is that an in-game livery or is that a custom?
Wait, which one, sorry?
Clark Gould's.
Check that. I believe it's custom.
Warsteiner. I'm assuming that's a beer. I've not tried it if it is.
I think it's a German.
Yeah, it definitely sounds it. We have Joey Milizzi returning in car 239. Jow Spaghetti Racing. Look at that livery, ladies and gentlemen. Literally spaghetti and meatballs.
That's
and then last but certainly not least, in the sleek midnight black BMW M2 car number 8, Carl Big, or as you may know him, Mr. Blackout 81.
Yes, he's been having a lot of problems with Spectrum, but he also had a banger of a race yesterday. Quali lap equivalent to P2.
Well, now we missed a couple of people because people were jumping around in the timing screen when I was running through all the competitors there. So Miller as well. We do have David Miller, Angry Voxel Racing. He's in the series. I believe he was in last time out. And also Jay Barrett, who's running a juicy livery. This is a new livery. And if you look at the hood, or the bonnet, as I would say, of his M2, my goodness. Somebody's face you might know is on it. That's all I'm going to say. Sand Bay, I believe. Right?
Bruh.
Hey, who are we missing? We're missing someone's Wallace. And also Ed Kerstetter. Did we look at Ed's? Another 949 sim racing representative. So Ed's up in here as well. Another really fast boy. And contender for livery of the season, guys, with 7 minutes to go in quali.
Oh, God.
Stephen Wallace with the Pornhub sponsorship, car number 69.
Right there. Give him the trophy already, please.
We are children, and we laugh at things like this.
That's a lot. I laugh at fart jokes, I laugh at fat jokes, I laugh at everything that a kid will probably laugh at.
So there you go. That is the fear. I think I've covered everybody for week 1. I think so.
No, you forgot Mr. Gary Allen, one of most.
I did not. Did I?
Brothers. I don't think you said.
Where is it?
I may have said, but I didn't hear.
Gary Allen, whose team name is Everyone is Faster Than Me. Gary Allen is there in the blue and orange M2, so we'll keep an eye out for Gary. Car number 66. And yeah, I'm not sure if I did cover him, so if not, I apologize. Better late than never. Right?
Yes, sir. You probably said Dylan Zawa. I think that covers it.
Yeah, so as far as lap times go, right now, Danny Byston, aka Carbon, 34.8. He has not improved the lap. He might even be saying, you know what, I'm done. Same with Kostovic. He's in P2 with a 35 flat, so 2/10 off. Ed is out on track in the all-orange M2 with a 35.1, so he's 1/10 off of second place. Stephen Wallace currently half a second up, so if he crosses the line here, he's actually going to take pole, potentially.
Oh.
No? Oh my word, he misses out by 500ths of a second for pole. So what a good time to join him. Stephen Wallace there, a great lap, takes him to provisional second on the grid with 5 minutes to go. Also up on their laps right now by 2/10, David Funk. So he's looking to climb. This would climb him to P5 above Louis.
Phil Mitch, don't Google it. If you have your work around, just don't.
Faris Saidi. Did we cover Faris? His team name is Where We Are. I don't know if I mentioned Faris. How could I forget? Car 41. Faris Saidi. Shift Control, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome.
Welcome.
So Faris out there right now with the 8th fastest lap. He is up about a 10th and a half right now, but he's only about only about a third of the way through the lap. So we'll keep an eye on Faris here. In fact, let's go inside. There is Faris. You can see him as he goes
His brothers and
into the corkscrew. Lots of holding on to that M2 for dear life, coming around the next corner there. He's up half a second though. Mr. Arrive and Drive enters the last hairpin. If he nails this, he's going to jump. Oh yeah, he nailed it too. 6 tenths, 6.5, almost 7 tenths. That will take Faris to P5 on the grid. So a great lap there from Faris Saidi and anyone else up on their time. So currently with 3 minutes to go, 3.5 minutes to go, you've got Bison, Wallace, Kostovic, Kerstetter, Saidi, Funk in P6. He's up right now as well.
It's funny because like there's 27 people, but the track's not busy at all. Like most of them are in the pits. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think some people are like, you know what, I'm just going to see how this goes. I think others are happy with their laps. I mean, like, if you look at the bottom of the track there, like, Carl, like, Big, Militi, Hopkins, Gould, Turner, often they might not put in a quali lap, some of them, and just see how it goes, you know? I mean, the thing is, the racing's going to be so close like it was last year, in pockets, groups of 5, 4, 6, 3... And it just makes for fantastic racing.
Oh, 41 disqualified by race control? What?
Oh, what did Faris do? do you want to remove that?
I don't know if it was Chris because it says by race control.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Did he do that?
Maybe. To like take him out of... Yeah, because that's dropped him out of the order there. Dumped him down at the bottom.
He'll be that last. What is happening?
Hey, Jade.
I can't go there, otherwise I kill your stream. I kill your replay, but like, that's weird.
Yeah, I've no idea. I mean, if he goes back out on track now, he could just about get a lap in. So I don't know if he's out on track. He's not. He's in the pits, so that's okay. All right, so nobody out on track is currently improving their time. Actually, say that. Funk, a little bit here. Let's keep an eye on him.
Can I have 3 seconds of mic to say, fuck you, Stephen Wallace, calling me a slut? What? A slut? Tiago, you slut. He wrote just that. That's...
Was that in the in-game chat?
Now that's a DQ right there. Yeah, it's an in-game chat. That's a DQ now.
I am just popping out. I'm going to do a test of the replay screen, guys, so just bear with me here for a second. Uh-oh, replay is broken. All right, the replay scene is set. I have Tiago's screen now. We're good to go. All right, and there we go. And we're back to the broadcast now. So, yeah, nothing's really changing here in quali. The top 10 have been kind of set. We do have, I mean, 40 seconds to go, so they're on their last laps. The top 3 have called it a day. Ed is right around the time he already set, so he's not going to improve as he approaches the last corner at the hairpin. And he will take that. Let's see. Yeah, he's way down on his time, so he did not improve on his lap. Funk as well, also not able to improve on his lap time. So Ed might squeeze out a... Oh, he's got another lap in him. Okay, all right, scratch that. So Ed's got another chance here. Goes really deep into turn 2. And he loses a couple of tenths there. So it looks to me like our order's set. Although, here's one. Nick Cahoot, car number 3. He's currently 19th. And he is on a bit of a tear right now. He's up half a second. This would jump him quite a few spots towards the top 10 on the grid if he finishes his lap off. Currently up 4.5 tenths. We'll keep an eye on him. and see what happens here. In the chat, can you guys hear the in-game audio okay? Like when we're on board, that sort of thing? Yeah, okay. Excellent. Did he abandon his lap? He did, didn't he? No, he did not. He finished it, and he goes P12 with a 36.2. So he did, in fact, as I was faffing around there. Guys, this is week 1. It's been a while since I did the broadcast, so just catching up. So that is your quali, that is your quali order.
I proceeded to learn first, disqualified himself because he wants to start from the back.
We will do our custom grid walk, providing that the timer is long enough for us to do so. Look at Wallace's car. It's so fun.
Yes, that's Louis Castro for y'all.
Yeah, Louis is doing some donuts behind everybody there in the pit lane. So Mondays are a bit more fun, just so that everyone knows. All right, look.
By the way, Milo, I have actually news for you.
You do?
Lewis is our newest addition to iRacing crew.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, he's a great TCR driver, by the way. And
his donuts were really annoying me right then. I was trying to find just a clean shot of something, and like that was really doing my head in.
Of course.
So well done, Louis.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna get ready for the grid walk. Let me find my grid walk song. All right. So, free cam. It's been a while, guys. I do apologize. So, your grid for round 1 of season 2 is... We have... Wait, I can't see the damn order. Hold on. Hold on. Fail. Massive fail.
My replay side by side, it has the order.
All right, you know what? We're just gonna go through it. We're gonna peek at who we know. So we know Carbon is first on the grid. Stephen Wallace. Ed's in there. There's a couple of Louis Castro's in there. All right, now we're Funk, Story, Guzman, Sauer, Barrett. What is going on there? Look at that. Look at that. That's amazing. Lukey, John, that is. Nick Cahoot, Kadura, Michael Lukey there. Ricky Scott, Guzman in 16, Robertson, Kajtrovic in 18. How's that? Miller, Stout, Allen, Turner in 22 in the Sandbags Inkmobile, Gould, Hopkins, Melitti, Big, and Saidi.
These game chat's a true mess right now. I can't even go through the messages without getting banned. So let's just keep rolling. Alright, Mr. Milo.
Yes.
Who do you got for this race?
Hmm.
Do you think Eisen holds it, or he gets the heat from behind?
I would say that, let me turn that off. All right, so that was our first grid walk of the season. And you know why it was more difficult? Because there were more people than I'm used to.
Oh, that's true. 27 teams.
Yeah.
You should probably establish a limit only through the first 20 or so.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, I'm going to go position myself at turn, well, 1 and 2, basically. And if you want to pick them up on their lap, we'll do a little side-by-side action for the people at home.
I'll put the helicam into one of the leaders so we can see the thing from above.
Glorious Laguna, Seca.
Debatable.
Debatable. I mean, I like it. I like Laguna, man. I really do. I got to be honest.
Ferris, if he loves Laguna.
So they are on their formation lap, guys. We did the grid walk. It was a little bit of a shit show, as I expected. And, yeah. We're going to wait for them to arrive.
What you eating?
Mashed potatoes.
Mm. Oh, I just love mashed
It's-
potatoes, dude.
It was a bit of a rush to get ready for today. I'm afraid.
No,
So.
no, I'm not blaming you at all. I love mashed potatoes. I would be doing the same if I had some.
All right, let's do a side by side. There you go. There you go, Kyle. And as if by magic, I just was letting them formate themselves. Is that a word? Formate?
Bruh, I'm Brazilian. I would never know that. Kyle, you sure in New World Sim Racing?
That's
High
right.
quality what?
Thank you for the follow, Brandon.
Evans.
It's Brandon Evans. And Soccer in the house as well. Guys,
What's his name?
Soccer is, yeah, well known. Just format says Goose. Yeah, I got
God.
All right, they're approaching the last corner, as you can see on the right-hand side of your screen. Thank you for the follow, Goose04.
Welcome, because
They're
where's that start?
Yeah, they're just trying to get themselves set here, nice and close. Okay, and get ready for what has always been some fantastic racing, and we are underway here. What did I used to say for that bit? I forget.
I don't really know.
Something about let's go. Here they go.
Boogity.
All right, into turn 2, technically, by a little bit of bump and grind, and somebody's gone for a spin early on. I think it's Dylan Sauer, yeah, and he's facing backwards. So far, the only car to get caught up in that. We're gonna stay with drone cam for a little while. As yeah, I'm on drone cam. You're on TV cam for now. As we head into turn 5, Bruce.
Yes.
Did he lose it at turn 3? We'll check in with Tiago's replay of the opening stuff shortly. We're going to zoom up to the corkscrew. I'm leaving it on the side-by-side right now. And because I just want to see what happens through here. So as the whole field make their way up, Danny still... Actually, is it Wallace that's in front? They go into the corkscrew. Wallace side by side goes a little wide, maybe opens the door for Ed. We'll check in with that as we watch the rest of the field come through the corkscrew. Nice and clean, the rest of the field. And we're going to switch now to broadcast cams on here.
Wallace yellow self-inflicted.
Oh, Wallace is out. All right, I'm going to switch to the game scene. We'll come back to Tiago. If you want to queue up a replay, feel free.
I'll go through a lot of those stairs, please, to get some good ones.
Yeah, so your current race leader is this man, Danny Byston, Area 52 Sim Racing. You know him as Carbon. And, oh, it's sub from Brandon Evans as well. Thank you, Brandon Evans.
Oh,
appreciate that.
He used his prime. If you guys have time, please do. Like, don't feel obligated to, of course. But, like, if
absolutely.
you're willing to support, just do it. We'll be very thankful.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have right now, so with Wallace having lost it there, yeah, where is B? B is up to P18 right now, so he started at the back. As we know, he loves a bit of Laguna, I can tell you that. He has also put in the fastest lap so far with a 3. Oh, mind you, that was just lap 1, so ignore that. Yeah, Wallace is up ahead of him as well in P16, so Wallace got into some trouble there at the front. We'll have to look at the replay on that one, Tiago. All these cars super close together as always. We'll switch to Helicam for a second here. We are eyes on... You got the replay?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, bottom right-hand side of your screen, guys.
Dylan goes into T1. This is the prime example of ACC physics. It's 20 kph. It's just a workout.
Yeah. Oh, it's so brutal. I've been there a million times. Your mic was a bit choppy there, Tiago, just as a heads up. So B has moved up into P17, so he got around Stout, and now he is behind Robertson. Let's check in at the front here. We have Ed Kerstetter trying to keep Carbon, Danny Bison in sight, which shouldn't be... they're pretty nice and close here, the top 4, which includes Kostovic and also Louis Castro, who had an absolute blinder in Season 1. I thought he was probably my pick of the bunch for Just purely being up there in the mix every race, you know? I thought he had a great season.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this like we have a bunch of dudes up front that are very consistent, so this will be interesting in such a short track, like such a narrow track actually.
We tune in here with Jay Barrett as he's got his eyes on Guzman right in front of him. Guzman actually runs wide off into the sand. That will allow Barrett to squeeze past, and also Nick Cahoot benefited from that as well. So the juicy fruit car number 87 for Jay Barrett. No Joby tonight, by the way. I don't know if he's signed up for the series. If he is, hopefully we'll see him for week 2. And
Hopkins Ripley.
What's that, sorry?
Hopkins Ripley.
Gotcha. Oh, we got Gary Allen 3 wide. Or somebody had to run wide there. I think that might have been Miller as Saidi and Gary Allen make their way through. So Gary in P20 right now. He'll be happy with that, I would think, as they go into the last corner. Faris Saidi uses that last corner to get around Stout as well. So Faris is starting to carve his way through the field, making his way after Carl Big. Both starting from the back. All right, let's have a look at that replay. Tiago.
Yes. Bruce Hopkins approached turn 3, another broken thing, it's just a touch in the front. Engine kind of loses the front. I don't see how, but it just happened.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Which one else did you see was
your mic is consistently cutting, that's all. If he's quiet, I can turn him up, Kyle, I think.
Is it coming now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Jesus.
Okay, so let's check in with the leaders as you see a great shot there of Kostovic coming off the corkscrew, trying to chase down Ed Kerstetter in front of him. So the top 3, Bison, Kerstetter, Kostovic, and then Louis has just dropped back about half a second from those guys. You can see him there. And in 5th place, we have one of the newer names for me, Jeremy Story. And he is currently 1.7 seconds back from Louis Castro in P4. So there's a little gap there between the top 4 and then the next 4 or 5 cars. So you've got David Funk there in P6. He's chasing Story down. And there's about a second between each of the cars from 4th to 9th. Then we have John Lukey, who's right up behind Guzman and trying to reel him in. Further back, we do have some battles ongoing, though. We have Ricky Scott, car number 84, his 2nd season in the M2 Mondays series. And he's trying to chase that. Well, I guess actually Big got around him recently. So Carl Big started last, is now up to P14. So great driving as always from Mr. B. Great shot there of those 3 in a bit of a battle. Faris Saidi now up behind Robertson. Ricky Scott's moved over, kind of lets Faris past. As you watch, Robertson will try and defend this, I believe.
Replay?
You got a replay?
Yes, sir.
Shoot.
Here goes Chris Turner into the Kings. With Joey Liddy. Very intense fighting, but he catches a bit too much of the outside. And the inside.
Oh no. Did he retire?
No, he's still wrong.
Okay.
Actually, with a good bunch of damage.
Stephen Wallace, who started P2, had a bit of a spin. We haven't looked at that one yet. I don't know if you want to bring that one up. The audio was slightly better.
Nice, good stuff.
Sorry,
who did you say just spun?
So Wallace had spun. You remember? I don't think we looked at his incident yet. So he was 2nd on the grid. Now he's worked his way back up to P12.
Okay, that in a bit.
Yeah, so what is it your microphone or just like your internet?
I actually took the setting the voice meter off, so let's see if it improves. But it could be connection because it's been bad lately.
Gotcha. So Wallace, as I say that, Wallace does indeed move past Michael Lukey into P11. So Wallace is on a mission to get back towards the front of this pack. Speaking of which, something may have happened to Bison. Kostovic is now leading the race. So Tiago, can you do some homework there? Kostovic in the lead, 7/10 over Bison. Kerstetter and Castro stay in 3rd and 4th respectively. And then Story is a couple of seconds back in 5th place.
Mr. Bison P3.
Yeah, interesting. I'll be interested to see what happens. And now it's got Ed right hot on Bison's heels. So nice little battle now for positions 1 through 4. If Louis can stay with these drivers ahead of him, I am so impressed because they are fast boys.
Yeah, but Lewis is also the king of the slow cars.
Oh, yeah.
He's a front runner in slow cars for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I like last season. I think for me, he was the best driver. I just thought he was so consistent the whole season. What's that, sorry?
That's Bison's replay.
Alrighty, let's have a look. And
Once again, going through the king. He actually holds the throttle off, but in that process, he has to concede positions.
so he lifted off the throttle to make sure he didn't spin, basically, right? 'Cause it's so easy to go for a ride in that exact place. Yeah. All right, let's see what's happening further down the grid. Stout has dropped down, so he had a good quali, but he's struggling a little in the race pace right now. He's one of a couple of drivers doing 39, so he's dropped down to 27th. Kajstovic is in P26, and then just ahead of him you see Miller, Turner, Hopkins. So a nice little group forming there. You've got Chris Turner right now chasing Bruce down, and Bison has retaken the lead, by the way. And also with a joint purple lap with Kostovic of a 34.952.
Oh, wow.
So,
identical.
Absolutely identical, yeah, which is pretty awesome. As we see Bruce pulling away a little bit there from Chris. So Bruce doing his best to hang on to that position. Great stuff there. You've got Gary Allen right now in P22. He's got gold and Melidi ahead of him. I think Joey just came back on the track, so he might have had an off track there. And Gary's going to sneak through on the inside. And they're going to drag race down the straight now.
Plus his lap 1 replay.
All right, just give me a second. I want to see what happens here with Alan and Meliti. As they go through turn 1, which is that little kink to the left, they're going to go into what is actually turn 2. Gary has the inside line. Joey will go wide, giving each other lots of room. You love to see it. Nice and clean through there. And still side by side. They're going to go into turn 3. This is where it might get a little hairy. The cameraman is completely screwed that one up. Oh, they both make it. Lovely. Nicely done. Side by side still. This is lovely. Joey has the inside line. Gary runs a little wide. Almost loses it. And a great save from Gary Allen there. That sand does not let you save it very often. Has to be said. All right, let's check in with Tiago's replay. As we look on the main screen, we've got Dylan Sauer overtaking Michael Lukey, that is, potentially as they go into the corkscrew. Lukey comes across and covers that, and somebody behind goes really wide into the tire wall. I think that was Kadura, yellow flag Kadura. All right, let's have a look at your replay, Tiago. There's a lot happening right now.
Yeah, let's be quick here then. Yes, it's the corkscrew in a fierce battle with the 3 first dudes, but he goes very wide after the corkscrew. And spins himself, self-inflicted totally.
Yep, that was it. It's so busy there through the corkscrew lap 1 at Laguna. It's a tough one. It is a tough one.
Let's keep up with any more replays you want, by the way.
What's that?
Any more replays you want, by the way.
I think we're up to speed now. So we got Kostovic in P3 now. So Ed has made his way into P2. They are side by side right now, and Louis Castro is right in the mix too. all within a tenth of each other. So you've got Bison has extended a little bit of a gap, 2-second gap, in fact, as Ed, Louis right on the heels now. This is going to get exciting as they go into the corkscrew. So Ed leads the way. Nicely done, nice and clean. You see everyone kind of eased off a little there. So any inexperienced drivers, take note. These guys are fast as F, and they eased off to go into that corkscrew. You know, just
I'm saying it like curse words.
can't hear a word you're saying, dude. Your mic is just terrible.
Oh, sorry.
We apologize for the audio issues, guys, but we'll have it. We'll have it. It just, yeah, but I don't know why it just keeps cutting in and out. Very choppy tonight.
It's probably connection.
Yeah, potentially.
Sorry.
It's all good, man. It's all good. It is what it is. It's right. It was really good right there. Wherever you are, don't move. Like, just freeze. No, it broke again.
No.
All right, I'm checking in here with this. As who are we on board with here? Faris? Yeah. So Faris is alongside Guzman in P12 right now. Cole Big just ahead of him in P11. So Mr. B has worked his way from last position up to P11 and closing on Guzman in P10. So a nice little group of 4 cars here. Saidi, Guzman, Robertson, and Scott. Ricky Scott with his custom livery there. Classic stuff. And Robertson as well. Robertson's is really cool. They're all going to head up to the corkscrew. Let's see how this goes. Switch to helicam.
I did modifications. Please let me know if it's too much garbage on the line.
Sounds really good so far.
Nice.
Ricky's got right on the bumper. Robertson's, they come out the corkscrew. Nice line through there to get that gap closed. Robertson eases away from him as they come out of it, though, into the right-hander, heading towards the end of lap. What lap are we on right now? I don't even know what lap we're on.
Story on the pits?
Story's in the pits? Oh, yeah, that's right. Mandatory pit stop, guys. Is anyone else? So just Story in the pit. He pit from roughly where? P8?
It must be 8.
Yeah. Okay. So Story drops into the pits. He is the first of the drivers to take their mandatory pit stop. Now, up at the front, we've had some separation. Bison is 2 seconds in the lead right now from Ed Kerstetter. He has Kostovich right on his tail, though. So these two, the battle for second and third right now is well underway. Louis dropped back a little bit. Could just be seeing what happens. We'll keep an eye on Louis. Yellow flag for Bison. He spun again. Same place. Oh, my word. And Kostovich and Kerstetter just, and I mean by the whiskers,
I'll get that replay real quick.
get past.
There.
My goodness. So Bison has, it's the same corner. It was at that kink to the left. My word. Whew. That was close. All right.
The replay, Phil.
Yeah, we'll give me a second here. So I'm going to switch to Dylan. All right, let's have a look at the replay of that one.
Yes, going through the kink, he actually gets sausage, which makes him run wide, so he had no opportunity to lift. Actually, as you can see here, wait, you can see here, he gets a good chunk of sausage. And that's done.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my word. It's so close. That was so close. Man. Exciting stuff.
It's rough. He's in on the pits,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
All right, so Bison takes his pit. He's gone for fresh tires, you would assume. So he's going to drop down the order as the pit stops. We'll start to throw some stuff in the mix. 26 minutes to go in round 1 of... it's only one race, right? Yeah.
145 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, good. Oh, somebody's... Oh, Ricky Scott off there. Ricky Scott was off track there, so he's going to lose a couple of positions. He went off into the sand.
What's me, swear?
Are you sure?
No, sorry.
So Louis, by default, obviously Bison's gone into the pits. We got, oh man, somebody was right up the, it was Funk, I think. No, Kostovic. So Louis, having a look on the outside of Kerstetter here. These guys have all stayed out. Bison went in. Louis is going to take the lead of the race. He goes around the outside of Ed, so you've got a much better exit out of the corkscrew section. What a move. We've got a yellow flag for Gary Allen, I believe, somewhere. So he had a spin at the right-hander, turn 4.
I got a replay, by the way. Mr. Scott also found a wood.
All right, so Louis Castro in the lead of the race. He does have to pit. We know that. We'll have to see where Bison comes out, but he had a spin. So Louis Castro has taken the lead here after 12 laps, and Kostovic and Kerstetter, and then Funk and Nick Kahoo up to P5, by the way, quietly just plugging away. Wallace, after his spin on lap 1, being second on the grid, spinning on lap 1, he's now up into P6, and his best lap time is a 35.3, which is pretty decent. It looks like the second fastest lap overall.
Yes, but also look at the last laps. He is the second quickest dude on the track right now behind B.
Yeah.
Only him and B are doing 35s. The rest of the people either 36 or 7s.
Yeah, so here is Mr. B. He also started dead last and is up to P7. So far, a mammoth drive from him, as always. I know he likes Laguna, or if he doesn't like it, he might say he doesn't like it, but he's good at it. I mean, he's good at all the tracks.
Can a person be P6 to P6 in 20 minutes?
Yeah, pretty great stuff. All right, you want me to look at a replay?
Oh no, I just threw it away. But I can get it back.
Started in your place, dead last. Yeah, that's right. What replay are we watching here, Tiago?
Oh no, I threw it away before.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. All right, so Louis Castro leading the race. I love to see it, Louis. I love to see it, man.
Yeah.
Actually, I had a good race with him going at Kialami a couple. Oh, Louis run really deep into turn 2, though. He might hang on here. Kostovic gonna have a look on the inside as they go into turn 3. Louis actually manages to recover the position, but he went really deep.
That's it. But look at the front.
Ed.
Oh, look at this train.
I know. This is what we love about M2 Mondays, guys. Season 1 had so here does well till the end. Yeah. Yeah, we had so many amazing races in season 1. I've been really looking forward to this. So Louis leads them into the kink up the hill, and they're going to go into the corkscrew. Now, Kostovic has a little look on the inside, pulls out of that. Man, great driving.
30 for speeding in the pits.
Who did?
Mr. Kadura, number 33, speeding on the pits.
Oh,
30.
Kadura gets the speeding in the pits. Okay, so an SG30 for Kadura. We have 4 drivers in the pits right now. Guzman, Kajcevic, Scott, and Miller. We're keeping an eye on this battle here for first place, which is now Kostovic from Kerstetter and Louis. So when I was looking at who was in the pits, they switched positions again, and Funk is joining the party now as well in P4. So these guys all yet to pit though, keep that in mind.
Gould was yellow in turn 4 and teleported to the pits. I would imagine he's done for the night.
Could have a retirement there from Gould.
Yes. He's still on the server, but he's not on the track.
Right. Allen has been into the pits, so he's come out at the back for now, but there's lots to change. So, yeah, Gould is in the pits. Could be a retirement there for Clark Gould in the Joey Don't Hit Me BMW M2.
Yes, it was self-inflicted this time. I would love to give Joey shit for this one, but I can't.
Yeah, here we go. So we're looking at the back of this train of 4 leading round 1 at Laguna Seca, and a great circuit for these cars too.
I think every short track that indulges racing is a good track for this, and I love it.
Round 2 is Watkins. I'm pretty pumped for that.
great as well.
That'll be my first commentary at Watkins.
Right.
So yeah, I'll be looking forward to that. There's a driver vote round for the last round, round 6. We're only doing 6 rounds apparently for this, so
7, I think they did 1, which I have to check, but they one. The last one is.
So Ed was in the draft of Kostovic. Kostovic pulls in the pits. Ed pulls out from him, and Louis follows Kostovic in. So 2 of the top 4 have pitted in. Ed stays out on track. He will take the lead by default, and Funk will move up into P2, and everyone else behind them will also move up a spot too. So you've got Kostovic, Castro, Kahoot, and Big all in the pit right now. Still several drivers yet to go in, and what a big field we've got here today, man, as well.
You know, like big grids, and
it's great, man.
Racing as well, and this is just that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Playing busy. Luis Castro on the pits. Big on the pits. Joe Luki, Kostovic, go.
Excellent. So gradually, people ticking off these pit stops. We're looking at Stout in P18 right now. He has yet to pit, so he's gonna have to. What happens if somebody misses a pit? I assume everybody would have seen it on SimGrid anyway.
You get 130-second penalty
That's right.
in game, like right on the spot.
All right, Louis Castro coming out the pits right behind Kahoot. And Kostovic got away from Louis there coming out the pits. So a slightly longer pit stop for Castro. He maybe he missed his lift. And in fact, Bysden, aka Carbon, is back up into P9 now, and he's done well since the pit stop and the spin. He is behind Kostovic though, but that will put him back in the mix because he's theoretically P3 right now.
Just a shout out to Bysden, the first created name. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Second, B is known for being the last to first challenge, and astonishingly enough, he succeeds like a lot of the time. He's just a monster.
He is, yeah. Now we have theoretically, if I'm right, is Jeremy Story in P7 has pitted, and he would be leading this race.
Oh wow!
How? I'm not sure.
Tires?
I don't know how, but that's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong. If race control could be telling me something that's untrue, but we're going to find out anyway. So currently, right now, of all the cars yet to pit,
turn 4.
Funk is in the pits right now, and
Robertson pits.
Robertson's pitting. Yep. See what else is happening. Kahoot is trying to hunt down Louis ahead of him. Actually, he's got Guzman, Lukey. Yeah, okay. Race control is taking a minute to catch up there.
Oh yes, it's been bugging a bit lately, but it's a great piece of software.
Actually, I think the race control app is performing better than the in-game chart. Actually,
Absolutely.
That's what it looks like to me. Yeah, it's been a while. I'll have to work on it a little bit because when I did my grid walk, obviously I can't fit all 27 drivers, so that's what threw me there. Normally I just read down the list. We've never had 27 for the M2s before, so I'm really thrilled about that, and we welcome everybody and hope they make it to the whole series. It'd be great.
After this stream, hopefully we get an even bigger field. And I will just love that.
All right, so Guzman takes the lead by default. He's yet to pit. Kerstetter is in the pits right now. Joey also yet to pit. Story is coming to the last corner right now. I still am confused as to how... Yeah, I guess he didn't take tires then? He pit early, right?
If you don't take tires, the only thing you gain is 5 seconds.
So there goes Story past Kerstetter. So Ed's going to come out in provisionally P2, I think, and he'll have to chase him down. Yeah, we're going to keep an eye on that. Kostovic as well is ahead of Ed. So race control's just catching up now. Funk and then Bysden, who's now in P8. and he's got Funk right in front of him. So Carbon making his way back up the grid. Had a couple of spins at the uphill section after that kink heading up to the corkscrew. So yeah, tough couple of corners there for Carbon. Thank you for the follow, Samir Pro. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome.
Bro, be welcome. You were in the chat yesterday. I'm sorry if I spook you. Then like we were just like doing stuff. I'm sorry if I spook you. And number 12. Let's go.
Sorry for Tiago's mic, a little choppy there, Samir. If you didn't understand that, what he said is, "Hi, my name's Tiago. I'm from Brazil, and I love sand."
Classy. Classy. I'm sorry. Can I repeat myself, Samir?
Dude, what? I don't know what is going on with your mic. Like, unplug your mic and plug it back in. We got a yellow flag, car 87. That's Jay Barrett. Oh, he is spun. Yeah, same place after the kink. He waited for the traffic to go past, and the Juicy Fruit BMW M2 will pull back onto the track. He's going to lose a bunch of spots there, Jay Barrett. It's going to drop him down to. Looks like, yes, sir. Looks like P17 for Jay Barrett. No worries, no worries, mate. Just to see if it helps, you know what I mean? Like, maybe. I feel bad that it's so choppy for you, you know?
I unplugged it and replugged it. Hopefully it fixes a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So Guzman and Lukey, Michael Lukey that is, they are in P1 and 2. They are yet to pit. And they're on lap 18. Melody is into the pits now, yeah, as well. And that will leave, as I said, Story. In P1, he's pitted again. I guess everybody took tires but him, so we'll see how they hold up over the last 14 minutes of this race. He does have Kostovic, Kerstetter, Funk, Bisden, and Castro, and Wallace all chasing him down. Now, lap time-wise, he's doing 36.7 last lap. Kostovic doing a 35.4, so yeah, he's going to have Kostovic to deal with fairly quickly here. The gap's already down from 2.2 to 1.5 seconds, so let's take a look at, here is Kerstetter. So far in this race, you heard the dog tapping, sorry Phil. So far in this race, yeah, that would be Bailey. Her claws on the kitchen floor, sorry about that guys. Yeah, you will, during this race so far, we've had Castro, Kerstetter, Kostovic, Wallace, Bisden. They've all led the race at some point.
Guzman in the pits?
Guzman into the pits. That just leaves Michael Lukey out there. He's running long. All day long. He's running long.
Lonely.
All right. Kostovic chasing down Story. You got Kerstetter behind him, so that battle's going to resume again. Bisden is now past Funk and back up into P5. So Carbon trying to recover from the spin prior to the pit stops.
It's actually keeping pace with Bisden. That's nice.
Exactly, yeah. Louis Castro 4 seconds back from that group now, so definitely something went amiss for Louis in the pits. Wallace 2 seconds behind him, and he is lapping quite fast still. 34.9 his last lap.
Wow. Jesus.
Yeah, only Kostovic went faster with a 34.8.
Luis Castro is in chat. Fika you first. The message is not clear.
I don't know what you said, bro.
Sorry. Yeah, I'll keep quiet.
Right, Nick Cahoot is just behind Guzman right now. That is Carlos Guzman. Slowman Group is his team name. So Nick Cahoot about 2 tenths behind him. I'm trying to keep an eye on the leaders here. Kostovic is close to within 3 tenths. Oh, yeah. And as I say that, let's check in because we've got a big group of 4. It's Story, Kostovic, Kerstetter, and there must be a bat marker they just went past. Yeah, it must be. I have a relative. Stout? Yeah, that was Stout. Okay. So Kostovic now right on the heels of Story. So the pit strap from Story really did him good. He's in with 11 minutes. He's leading the race. I don't think he will be for long, but that's a really, really great strat, whatever he did.
Guzman's. So the,
Story. Jeremy Story.
wait. It says yellow both Guzmans. I'll check the
Oh, yellow? Oh, sorry. I missed the yellow flag. All right. Gotcha. Ed Kerstetter makes his way through past Kostovic. So, interesting there. Kostovic pushing to try and get around Story. Ended up losing a place to Kerstetter, who takes P3 for now. Lukey's still out on track. Has not pitted. 20 laps in. He's, as we say, he's running along. Oh, off track a little there. That was dicey. If you come off too much there, you can easily get thrown around. These three absolutely going at it hammer and tongs right now as they come out of the corkscrew section towards the final couple of turns of the lap. They're going to head down to the hairpin. Kerstetter's on the inside. Doesn't have a look. Stays on the inside of Kostovic though. Kostovic will look for that exit. Oh, little... I thought it was a wobble, but I think Ed just pulled across there to try and break the toe. You don't get much of a toe in the M2 though, Tiago.
No, you do not know. If you can hear me at all.
I can hear you, bro.
Yes. I got a replay.
You got a replay. Awesome. Let's have a look.
Because of ACC cameras, this is the camera we have. Both Guzman brothers. This dude ahead is another Guzman. He spins. And somehow this one spins as well.
Oh boy.
Both Guzmans out in one corner.
That's the result of having a heart attack behind the wheel as you come around that corner to see a car there.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Story doing well to fend off Kerstetter and Costa. Where did Story start on the grid? Any idea?
I don't remember. I can check that. Actually.
Yeah, have a look on the replay if you can. See where he started.
So
It is great racing.
P7.
P7, okay. So yeah, great strat from him. He's in the mix here with 9 minutes to go. So well done him. Bison Carbon is up to P4 as we know. He's got Funk on your screen right now behind him as they go into the corkscrew. And they just went past a back marker. And then behind that, there's quite a bit of spacing now. Louis closed the gap from 4 seconds to 2.9. So Louis Castro trying to get back in the mix to currently P6. Then you've got Wallace and then Carl Big. Since the pit, I don't know if B took tires. Looking at... Yeah, have a look. Looking at his lap time, either he just had a rough lap with traffic or he didn't take tires. I'm not sure which.
I can imagine how much time did he spend on his helmet.
Bruce Hopkins looking to make a move on Joey Melini here. So Bruce is in 21st right now. And we are down from 27 to 25 drivers left, but still, that's an amazing number for round 1 of season 2 here of M2 Mondays.
Carl Big took tires.
He did take tires. Okay, so yeah, maybe just get held up with some traffic in that last one. Let's check in with Chris Turner in the Sandbags Incorporated M2. Currently running P17, so not too bad there. Jay Barrett is up to P12, so decent race from Jay. He's got John Lukey ahead of him as well, so we'll keep an eye on that battle. Nick Kahoot is kind of closing in on those two, so with 7 minutes to go, you could see a couple more battles, but that whole from 4th down to, well, pretty much all the way through, it's pretty, there's quite a few gaps of a second or more now, so this field is spread out a little bit. Hey, Muff in the chat, how are you, Muff? Good to see you.
Welcome up.
As we watch Bruce Hopkins trying to reel in Joey Melidi. I'm not sure if Joey got past Bruce or if Bruce is trying to get past Joey. The battle at the front was so exciting, I hadn't checked in here for a little while.
Oh, the front. Oh my God.
I've just gone there. So back down at the front, you see Story.
Oh.
This could be it as Ed has a look on the inside through the kink, which is turn 1, into turn 2.
The watcher behind. Look at the sniff.
Ed has the inside. Yeah, Kostovic is having a look to it. No contact. Hopefully, is there contact? There's contact. Story and Kostovic. Oh, we didn't quite see it because we were focused on Ed. So Ed Kerstetter will take the lead and drive on. We'll get a replay of that momentarily. And believe it or not, that means Carbon, Danny Bison, after spinning twice, after pitting, is now back up in P2 after starting the race P1 on the grid. So good to see that. Funk in P3 continuing his amazing couple of days of racing. So well done, David Funk. And then Louis Castro. Let me just check in. Mr. B is closing in on Faris Saidi. In fact, B, let's watch this for a second. As B gets a better exit there, this is going to be spicy as they head down in to this corner, which I find B is always really good at that corner. He's taught me how to take that corner pretty much. Faris tries to break the toe. There isn't that much of a toe to worry about in these cars. Faris always good at that corner right there. He always is. I don't know. He just nails that every time I've driven behind Faris into that kink. He always nails it.
Yes, he's very good.
So B and Faris racing each other now. They'll both be driving with a smile on their face because they love to drive against each other in this way. All right, let's have a look at the replay. We'll keep them on the screen.
Yes, Mr. Story, 4230, 1 second, 4230. They go into T1, as I said, 2 side by side, 1 sniffer behind. If you guys can hear me at all, thank God. And he backs down, but as soon as he gets a run, he thinks he has it, but he doesn't. And
yeah.
But he waits like the gent, like the class act, and they resume racing.
Yeah.
For the victim.
Yeah, I like to see that. I like to see that. That's awesome. Well done, Kostovic. Love to see it, man.
Very well done.
So, battles we have right now. Bison has closed the gap on Ed Kerstetter down to 7/10. We have 4.5 minutes to go in round 1. And can Danny do the unthinkable and retake the lead? Funk in P3, half a second behind Bison. Then Castro.
Oh, wow. I don't know if you said that. Eric started her fastest lap of the race, 34.6 and leader. So, looking good for him.
Yeah, some fast times going down up there. Kostovic in P6 as well now after that spin and waiting for Story. Kostovic put in a 34.8, so Bison with a 34.8, but yeah, Kerstetter feeling the heat from Bison puts in the fastest lap of the race, a 34.660, and yeah, that's really good. Okay, so checking in, Mr. B has got past Faris. They're still side by side here as they come down to the hairpin. That probably, see if you can bring that up. That would have been around the corkscrew. B has found his way past, so B started last on the grid. He'd got down to P7 when he pit in, and now he's in P9, and he has Story a few seconds up the road. It's 10 seconds, so that gap's probably not going to be beatable from here, but he'll be fighting with Faris the rest of the way, I would think. You have the replay?
Yes, I do.
Faris is on the inside right now. He's going to be on the outside for this corner. BSROI, Faris takes the narrow line. We'll look at that replay in a moment because Faris might have a chance here to get back in front of B as they both take that corner beautifully. No one giving up an inch there.
Dude, you have two seriously good, talented drivers side by side. That's great.
Yeah, it is. You watch them murder each other now in the corkscrew.
Boom. What? Sorry.
Oh, see, Faris again, that corner. He gets such a run on that corner every time, man. I don't know how he does it. It's very impressive. He's going to have the inside run into the corkscrew, and he will indeed take the position back. But he's going to stay on the inside, though, as they go through there. Ballsy stuff from Mr. Blackout 81. They both stay alive, though. B super quick through that corner. Oh, it's a little bit of contact. That's a little bit of hang on. Skin on skin. There we go.
Beautiful.
It's the first one. It's the first one of season 1. I totally forgot about it, to be honest.
Oh, there's the D. Oh my God. Good job.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Drag racing down the straight. I don't know what's happening at the front. So the front is unchanged. This is the closest battle on track. Side by side. Big and Saidi.
What a job.
Oh, Faris goes deep. B takes the inside and the little switcheroo there. Perfectly done by Mr. Blackout. But then it brings you onto this corner and Faris will by default have the inside line. great stuff to see these two going at it here.
Yo, that's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
We have 1 minute remaining in the race. 1 minute.
Yes.
1 minute warning.
If you want to get that replay.
Yeah, let's have a look at that. This was the first move by B, right? I hear it. Go for it.
Yes. They go into that same corner. Ferris is so good, but he gets sausage. So he gets an awful run. So B goes through, puts the pressure, probably light tap, and Ferris kind of overshoots it right here.
Yep.
He misses the entry quite badly, which gives the door right up.
Leader is on the final lap. Great battle here from Mr. B, and let's check in with the leaders. So Ed Kerstetter on the final lap. He does have Danny Bison right behind him. And then in P3, David Funk. So Funk doing a fantastic job of staying in P3. Louis in P4, so still a great drive from Louis. I think he started 4th, so he'll be happy to nail that with this. There's some great drivers in this series this time around. Oh, Carbon running really wide behind Ed there. So just lost his run there. That is going to be the end of Danny's attempt to catch Ed, I think, on this last lap. As we check back in, Ferris still holding on ahead of Mr. B. We'll keep an eye on them throughout the rest of this lap. The rest of it, the Guzmans are together in P14 and 15 respectively. 3/10 separating them. Jose Guzman and Carlos Guzman. Are they related?
Going at it. I would think.
No?
Like the Lukis. I would think. I don't know for sure, but I would think, yeah.
Got Dylan Sauer side by side with Chris Turner right now as well. So another nice little battle. I'm sorry if I haven't checked in enough with them throughout the last couple laps, but we've had some unbelievably close racing to keep an eye on. And Jay Guzman is going to take Carlos Guzman on the inside. It was very close, but they made it. He made it stick. So Guzman takes it. Now Ed Kerstetter crosses the line and takes the race win, followed by Danny Bison, Carbon in P2, Funk in P3, Louis Castro comes in P4, Stephen Wallace will come in P5, Kostovic P6, Story P7. Did he have a time penalty? Because he dropped down at the end there. Saidi P7. Actually, I think somebody's left the lobby already. Big in P8. Robertson P9 crosses the line right then. John Lukey. Yeah, everyone moved up a position. Somebody left, I think, so probably +1. John Lukey crosses at P11. Jay Barrett's going to come in P12, so decent result for Jay. I think he'll be happy with that. I think I'll touch base with him after and see how he felt.
Absolutely.
Oh, they're twins, says Muff, the Guzmans.
Yes, the
Awesome.
info right there. They are twins.
Nick Cahoot in P13. He'll want a better result next time out, I reckon. We got people leaving all over the place, guys. It's getting very confusing now on the screen. I don't even know. All right, yeah. I just Lukey in 13, Guzman in 14, Dylan in 15, Turner 16, Ricky Scott 17, Militi 18, Hopkins 19th, Kajcevic 20, Miller 21, Stout 22, Gary Allen 23, and we did in fact have 4 DNFs, 4 drivers left, I think, or 2 or 4, I don't know. You know what, guys? It wasn't bad. Your winner, Ed Kerstetter. Let me play the winner's anthem right now.
I would say I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked at all. Ed has been fast at all cars, points, and tracks.
Fantastic racing. Congratulations to Ed Kerstetter, who takes race number 1 from Danny Bison and David Funk on the podium. Great drive from Funk.
Speaking of which, Ed Kerstetter and Danny Bison, 2 SRO official series drivers for Ferrari.
Yes, he does. Check him out on Twitch at Carbon.
Yes.
Oh, something happened to my music. There we go. By the way, speaking of Twitch, I've been Milo the First. You can find me on Twitch as well. Bit of a variety stream. Tiago Alves, you don't really stream these days. But
I do not stream at all. It doesn't even like worth to mention. But here's the link for Mr. Mello.
thanks, man. Yeah, what we'll do in week 2, we'll run through the streamers among the drivers, and we'll give everyone a mention.
Barrett streams, and I can also get his stream real quick and send it in there.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, Tiago, thank you so much for joining me. I have to run because I got to be in another broadcast in about 6 minutes. And
go do your thing, man.
I will love you and leave you. I'll see you next week for round 2 at Watkins Glen, guys, which I'm super excited about. I'm going to leave you with the intro video, which was made by Joby, who wasn't here tonight. Hopefully he'll be here for some of the others. What a great event. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate you tuning in. Tune in next Sunday, New World Sim Racing for the Pint round something. I don't know what round something. 6? Sure. There you go. I should be driving again. I was upset to miss Kota, but we had some family stuff going on. Anyway, Tiago, good night, my brother.
Good night, my brother. Thank you for everything. Y'all in the chat, take care of yourselves and each other.
Good night, everyone. I'll leave you with the intro vid to close this out. See you next time.
See you. Oh, you go do your thing, man. I'm also going to eat some and go to bed ASAP.